Joined now by Kevin Chase here from Moody High School near Waco. Thank you, Coach, for being with us.
You're very welcome. Thank you
here on the Padilla Poll, and of course, psquaredsports.com. I'm Jeff Power. Hey, first of all, let's just talk about changes. You're new coach here at Moody. You came in March. What do you see? What do you like? What do you think could be the strengths of your team?
Strengths of our team is athleticism. I think we're going to be fairly deep in the skill position. Several young kids are going to contribute, which is going to be good for us in the future. The attitude has been tremendous since I got there. The kids are really buying in and working hard. They want to be successful. They want to do the things that are right, so I'm very excited.
Tell me about that excitement that's building there at your high school. I mean, I know Bearcat Nation is ready to get things going, and do you play a pretty tough non-district schedule? Do you feel like you'll get a chance to really see what you've got?
I do. Our schedule, I didn't get to set the schedule, but whoever set it up perfect. It gets progressively tougher each week. Our last non-district game is against Florence. They're going to be tough. You know, Coach McQueen does a great job with them. And, you know, the excitement, the district is doing a lot of good things. We're building a new weight room. They bought new uniforms for the kids, lots of equipment. So there's a buzz around Moody right now, and hopefully that parlays into some success.
So where did you coach before? Fairfield?
Fairfield, Texas.
Tell me about just coaching there and now going over to Moody. Did you bring some coaching staff members?
No, actually, I brought in some guys from Arlington from my time in Arlington.
Okay.
The Fairfield staff is pretty solid. We'd been together for a long time, since 2008. And so they kind of wanted to stick together, and that's a great bunch of guys over there. We had a lot of fun, and we're able to have a very successful year last year, you know, making a run at the state championship. And, but I kind of reached back home to Arlington for some of the guys. Sean Peach is my offensive coordinator. A guy named Jason Hill that I actually coached at Arlington High School is going to be my defensive coordinator. And then brought in a couple other guys from Longview and around different parts of the state. So.
Well, you got the green and white like Arlington Colts, huh?
That's it. You know, we didn't have to do a whole lot of clothing changes. The wardrobe seemed to fit. So.
How about your district? Just kind of looking at it here, 13 2A Division I. I mean, Thorndale is always a really good powerhouse type team. You got Holland, Thralls right down the road from Thorndale, good rival, Riesel and Rosebud Lott. Tell me about, you know, that district and what you're getting yourself into.
You know, the district's going to be tough. Obviously, Thorndale has a long tradition, made it to the state semifinals last year. Rosebud Lott, I know they got a new coach in Coach Ballard, and he's going to do a great job with those guys. Fortunately, we were able to see him in 7-on-7 a little bit, and it seemed to match up well at times with our kids still in the learning process. So I feel like we ought to be able to compete for a playoff spot, but there are no gimmies. I mean, every week's going to be a battle.
That whole Super Syntax region has a lot of really good athletes, especially in the lower classifications. Did that have something to do with you taking the job?
Definitely, definitely. I felt like it was a place that we could go in and just make a couple of changes and really be successful and compete early. And you know, that area, like you said, there's always good football played there. And so it was just very intriguing to me. So.
What is your style of play, by the way?
We're gonna base out of the spread, but it's kind of funny. Sean and I, that's why I hired him as an offensive coordinator, because I'm kind of old school, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and he's more spread it out and wing it around. So I thought we would be a good complement to each other, but we're going to be in the spread. We're going to run your typical power and inside zone, outside zone, that kind of thing, but with a couple little tweaks off of it. And
who turns the headset down first?
That depends on the series. Okay. That depends on the series, how things are going with that scoreboard says.
It all starts with running. Don't forget about that.
That's right. You got to run to win.
That's
so.
right. Final thoughts? Defense obviously very important too.
Yes,
you know, at Fairfield, you got to play defense to win championships.
Yes, sir. And that's kind of my stronger point, honestly, is the defensive end. So we're going to base out of a 3-4 and play some man and some cover 2 and line up and hopefully hit people in the mouth.
Okay, very good. Kevin Chase, do appreciate it very well. Good luck at Moody.
Appreciate it.
And for everyone here at the Padilla Poll, thank you very much. And also be sure to check us out on psquaredsports.com.